Hello, welcome to Gem and Panther channel. My name is Ujjwal Mishra. Today I will be talking about a log analysis tool called Splunk, and with the help of that, how easily we can analyze the log files of a Panther web application. So let's see first what is Splunk. Splunk is basically a web-based log collection and analysis tool that captures data in the form of indexes and correlates real-time data in a searchable repository from which it can generate graph, reports, alert, dashboard, and visualization. So what actually Splunk does? It is used for real-time data forwarding, system log analysis, server monitoring, alerts notification, etc. Now we will see how this is helpful in analyzing and collecting our various logs generated by Panther web application. First of all, we have to download a Splunk Enterprise version from splunk.com by creating an account. After download, we have to install it in a machine. It can be done by following basic installation steps. After installation, you can see that it automatically runs on your local port, like on your browser. For me, it's running on localhost 2018. So this is my default dashboard of my Splunk here. So from here you can see there's a various options are available to perform various operations for your log. So for now I just want to upload a log file manually here, and for that I'll just click on the add data here, and after that it will okay. So after that I'll just click on to upload a file from my computer. I'll just click on OK. If you want to analyze your other files from your system, you can click on OK button. Or in case if you want to access the data from other applications like from your other virtual machines, you can use forward. So for now, I am using a local log file here. Just click on upload button here. So it will give me an option to browse my file from my system. While clicking on select file, I'll just select access.log file from my Apache here. So click on OK, open button. It just upload the file, and after uploading, just click on OK. So this is a set source type here option. You can select your source type, like what kind of logs which you are using. For here, I'm just using my default, that is access underscore common type. So let it be here. So this is all the preview of my logs which is generating in access.log. Just click on next. We can review what kind of host and what kind of index which are using, what kind of value we will see in our logs. After that, click on review. So these are the all details of my review file. That is, my file name is access.log, source type is this, and it is running on this and this. Just click on submit. After submit, you will click on start searching to review your log file here in the Splunk. So this is a graphical way to check like how many events are performed under a period of time. Here you can see in the last 6 months there are more than 11,000 events are performing. So these are all the events analysis here, and this is here you can see these, it's showing all the get requests which I just performed over my Apache server. So it shows me all the logs here. So apart from that, like if you want to analyze your logs from your application on a continuously basis, you can, there's a different option to store a file here. I'll just show you, and just click on search option here, search and reporting. So here what I'm doing is like I am analyzing my most of the log files which is generating from my Panther web application. Let me show my application which I'm using here. So this is my Panther web application which is called Spider. Here we are using, it is using by our customers to register OPRs. Like if they face any issue regarding their Panther tool, they can directly access this application and register their problem here. So for this application, I'm analyzing all the logs from this application into a Splunk. Like all the logs on a single place. So for this Splunk, for this I'm using this tool called Splunk. So I have already stored my file here, all the log files of my application here in Splunk. So I'll just click on source. So for here, I'll just click on my log file like spider underscore test underscore logs. This file contains all the logs regarding the bad logins or regarding the invalid attempts of login performed for my application here. So here you can say under the 24 hours time frame, these are the person who try to access spider application, and these are the all bad login attempts. Like a person, if a person enters wrong credentials for my application, I'm able to watch like how who are attempt my try to access my application, and we can directly access their IP address. So this is, we can use it for a security purpose also. So apart from that, we have another log file regarding a dispatcher on which our application is running. It will show the current status of a J server and the dispatcher, like they are running or are they are in the shutdown position. So this is a spider server log here. I'll just show you how it works. So here you can see these are the all logs under 24 hours. These are the all the events which are performed under 24 hours. Like for today, we can see there are 14 events were performed on a current date. So these are the all logs here. We can analyze them based on their parameters, like server is available, dispatcher ID is this, and server ID is this. We can also plot a graphical way to analyze more deeply here. I'll just try to plot a graph based on my server process ID here, and it will plot a graph based on the server process ID and the time frame. So I'll just try to get the average overtime value of my server here. So yeah, over a period of 24 hours, it will showing what are the process IDs of my J server running over a period of time. So these are the all features here to analyze the logs of your Panther web application, these are the basic searching query here, or you can directly you can customize your search based on your requirement. So in the end, like Splunk is a tool which is very helpful for analyzing and collecting of your Panther web applications log in one place, and it is very helpful for that. So like here, this is all about Panther and Splunk for today.
Thanks for watching our video. If you have liked the video, please press the like button. If you are viewing a content for the first time, please press subscribe button. If you have any queries, either post them in the comment section or email us at support@prolifix.com.